Ok, esto es perfecto. Para YouTube, ¿eh? Todos. ¡Oh, los ojos! ¡Wow! Oh my. Welcome to Colombia. Oh, buenos días. De aquí en Medellín. Good morning from here in Medellín. People are always asking me, like, hey, ¿qué haces? What is there to do in Medellín? Mira este. Y hoy tengo mucho trabajo hoy. And I'm bringing you guys with me to explore today because, like I say, I haven't been here before. I don't really know anything about the city, but I do know that I have an office here that I can use, and we're gonna do some exploring in today as well. So let's hope it doesn't rain, and let's explore Medellin. And right now I'm staying in this area called, I can't remember the name exactly, like Promero. It's a very nice area, a lot of gringos. There's a cafe called Ooh La La. So maybe Google where that is and you have an idea where this area is. And it seems really chill and I really like that. I'm a big fan of, like, whenever I'm staying in a place, to be in a place that's, like, for me at least, it's a place that is not dangerous getting back there in the day and night. That's important to realize, because people can say it's you can visit the unsafe parts of town, but if you go to those places and you come back, like for example, late at night, and you want to make sure that when you come back late at night, it's not too scary or crazy where you are. And this area, I mean, for me at least, it's only been like a day, but in that day, I say that here is super chill, super safe. And as always, because I can't remember the names, what you guys can do is you guys can just look around and see on, like, the names of some of the restaurants. Get clever. Look at some of the names of the restaurants and then just Google where that is and you'll know where this is. So Calle 11 and I think 11 and 43. And Manila, $1 tacos is the place on the corner. And I must say, my first impression here, I'm loving it. It seems like a walkable city that has a lot of little streets and stuff, but not crazy packed like Bogota where I just left. Everywhere was full of Bogota. You couldn't walk anywhere. So I'm gonna say number one, I like it for that reason. And it's only been like this is day number 1, or technically day number 2 here. And on a really cool note, I saw a little bit yesterday when we first got here, but I see on the corners that they sell Tinto still. So we're still in the land of Tinto. Although, according to one of my taxi drivers, it's actually not called Tinto in some places in Colombia. It's the same drink, but different name. But this is actually an area this area is really cool. You guys can make it down here. Poblano's the name, actually, of this area. I'm about to show y'all. So this area gets really set up, I think, for the night. And the night going here is where everyone kind of goes out, I think. So like in the night, it's like bars. I saw people sitting around. You can kind of see some stuff from last night. Beer cans, cigarettes, rum. But during the day, I think here is Tinto Cafe, empanadas, all that kind of stuff. And one of the coolest places that I've actually been to in Colombia is this building right up here. This is where I was yesterday. I didn't film the entrance to it. You guys just saw it in the highlight. But this place right there. It's called the Masaya. The local experience is the name of it. I think it's like a hostel and a rooftop bar, kind of everything in one. And they also have a co-working space. Not the kind of co-working space I will go to, not anymore, but it is up there and it's really cool. And it didn't cost anything either to get in, so definitely worth checking out, I'd say. But now to get to the road that has the office for the day. I haven't been there yet, but I actually connected to the Wi-Fi there, so I saw it. Let's see. Oh, I think I found the place. I think we found the work. I think we found the office. I think so. Not 100% sure, but I think we're gonna try it out. See how this works. I think this is it though. We're gonna see. This is the first time actually me going in and trying it, so we're gonna find out. By the way, today is Halloween as well, so everyone's all dressed up everywhere. You can see that on the street and everything. I'm just uploading this later in the day or later in the week. I feel like this is the place where I should just yell out, "Good morning, Medellin!" But it's actually other people are working here too, so I gotta be considerate. But check it out. Man, Medellin was really like love at first sight. Even like on the landing, just like 5 minutes before you land, you just look at the mountains once you come below the clouds. And yeah, wow. Okay, now I actually gotta get some work done. Then we'll talk back in a bit. Perfect. Ooh. 4.5, 5 hours later, and finish in the office. Ok, esto es perfecto para YouTube, ¿eh? Todos. Oh, los ojos. Wow. Oh my. Ooh, all right. Goodness, like 5.5 hours felt like 10 hours because it's only my second day here in Medellin. So I really want to explore, but I also know like the part of YouTube and sharing and content creation that you guys don't see takes place when like no one's watching. So right now I'm actually going to be walking down towards the El Centro. That's basically the place I'm going to head to. Well, my goal is going to be trying to make it that way. That's the goal, to make it in that direction. And then who knows, maybe we'll find something before. But I really would like to find huevos perico. That's one thing I am looking forward to. Okay, so I just received word from a lady in the store that the center of Medellin, kind of El Centro they call it, is like a 40-minute walk. So I would say we'd spin there, but maybe a little bit of B-roll to show you what it's like on the walk here. And I will say right away, first thing I really realized here is how it's perfect weather. The sun is out, but it's not too hot. There's a breeze, there's trees, there's palm trees, there's people out. Everyone seems to be friendly, smiling. Seems like a very vibrant place. It's kind of like everyone here has the same theory that I do of like when the sun is out, you gotta be out. And yeah, 40 minutes to the center. I must say this is, I'm gonna say it once again, this is I can't even think the last time. This looks like all the cities I've loved and enjoyed. It looks like all those cities put together. Like from the palm trees of Barcelona, to the blue skies of Poland, to the mountains of Montenegro, to the fresh breezes of Malta, to the to the ruins and kind of like old and kind of dirty little streets like I saw in Bali, to the respectfulness of the people like I saw living in Asia. It's kind of like all that combined into one. And like I say, I'm not even like, I still don't even know exactly where like I am. This is just from walking around. So this is a very general, like a very general observation. And yeah, everyone told me I needed to come here. They said I was missing out. And I took people's advice. And even up here, it looks like this is a big shopping mall. Actually, I don't want to get too distracted. I'm not gonna go in there right now, but you can see whole shopping mall in here, which I'm not gonna go to. Like I say, I'm on a mission to go to the center. I want to see what the center looks like. So that's where we're about to head right now. We should be only probably 15, I'm guessing 15, 20 minutes. Wow, and I'm like completely lost. If I had to guess where I was, I'd say I'm close to the center. I'd say I'm pretty close to the center because I see more people out, condensed, and places where you can buy stuff on the streets. That's what I'm always interested in. And like I say, I don't like to look at, I don't advise this and I wouldn't do this. I've never really liked looking at maps and stuff. I always love to just kind of walk and kind of figure it out. If I'm feeling lost, like literally just going to somebody and just asking them which is the way to go. I feel like we're close to the center. But I will say this walk has been beautiful. Sun, breeze, wind. Ay, ay. Medellin. Now the one thing I find is strange is I'm trying to find some Colombian food, but in particular, one food that I eat all the time is called huevos perico. It's all I really want right now. Can't seem to find it on the streets anywhere. Let's see if they got it here. Hola.
Hola, la orden.
It's huevos perico. Okay, so I think I found a like, this looks like a super local restaurant. We're gonna try some huevos perico de acá en Medellín. Es diferente que yo no sé si yo probar ahorita porque no sé si es la misma que allá en Bogotá o es diferente. So yo probar este aquí. I'm gonna try it here and then a little bit, then go and we'll try it in the center as well. I don't know. We're gonna try this here, one step at a time. See? So the food has just arrived, and oh, by the way, I can tell it's a really local place. It's by the chairs. As big as I am, when I sit on these chairs, I almost feel them breaking, and that's how I know it's a really local place. I got the huevos perico. See how this is. It's almost more flavor, I feel, than when I tried them and was having them like every day in Bogota. But wow. So I'm gonna eat this, maybe have a little drink, then that way go into El Centro de Medellin. Ooh, I realize here in Colombia you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with huevos perico. Like I say, it's probably one of my favorite meals because you can have it with a lot of different things. You can have like a huevos perico with like some chicken or some fruit. It's all good. Ooh, that was just what I needed. And now we're gonna make our way to the center. Maybe stop to try a little bit more food, possibly from some local places if I see one that stands out to me. But yeah, here we are. Downtown, almost downtown. But now I'm pretty sure we're heading the right way. Downtown there. And that sign says that they're making Medellin a much more safer place, because Medellin, of course, if you don't know, gets a little bit of a bad reputation, Medellin, for so many different things, evil things that has been got out by media, by movies, TV shows, and they're trying to change that history, because it not only affects Medellin, it affects the Colombian people as well, because I've realized so many people are scared to come here because of so much of the movies and the shows and what was their past. And it's almost like they're held so much against their past for what they've been and what has happened here. And mostly from what I've been reading and what I've been told is most of the cities are trying to make it feel safe. So it's almost like safety has been one of the things that have been prioritized here in Colombia, not only here in Medellin, but also in Bogota. Is that they're trying to make it feel safer for the tourists so that more tourists come here. Not necessarily trying to make it more beautiful, which often means losing a lot of the culture that's naturally here. For example, where I just ate the cafe, or just ate the huevos perico, the eggs. If that had been a tourist place, there'd be AC, comfortable chairs, all the things that aren't bad, but at the same time, that's not like what I came here to see. If I want AC, I'll just go back to a place to get AC. So I really respect the Colombians for doing that, regardless of politics, regardless of anything. But understanding safety has been the #1 thing, because I don't believe that as people believe Colombia is an ugly place or a horrible place. I think that people, the #1 fear that people have is that Colombia is not a place of safety. And that seems to be one of the things that they're really trying to push really hard, so that when you do come here, that you feel safe, the people are very nice, and that you feel good here. Because at the end of the day, I think that's all that we want. That's all that people want. That's all that I think you want. That's all that I want. That's all my clients want. Money's nice, but money only goes as far as it can make you feel good. And you can't buy, I don't think you can really buy that happiness. I think you can buy pleasure. You absolutely can buy pleasure. But happiness, when you lay your head down at night, as my coach told me, and you close your eyes, that feeling of happiness, of feeling good in that moment, I don't believe can be bought. And I think by traveling, by seeing different places, by being in a place that makes you feel good, all that stuff kind of helps to allow you to achieve that feeling of feeling good. I think that's all at the end of the day that people want to feel. And I can't 100% guarantee you, but I can be pretty sure that if you come here, you'll feel pretty good. You guys recognize that? Tinto. Tinto. You can get it everywhere, I've realized. Just about everywhere. Well, this part doesn't seem too safe. We're gonna keep going to the center. Or I shouldn't say safe. It doesn't feel too energetically friendly. Maybe that's the word we need to start using. It doesn't seem too energetically friendly. One thing I will say is, besides there being a lot going on right now, it almost looks like there's a big match going on, like a big football match. And this is everyone's tailgating and selling stuff outside, but no, this is just how it is. This is just how it is here in the center. A lot going on. When I tell you there's so much going on here in Medellin, man, there's so much going on. I'd almost argue, almost more so than there in Bogota, because here you have so many little streets, and all these little streets have so much going on. And wow, there's so much going on here on this whole street. And it's multiple nuns. It's not just one street. There's 2, 3 streets. And then as well, for context, when you guys see this, today is Halloween. So I'm talking to you and I'm looking at pirates run by me, Supermans. It's because it's Halloween on the day that I'm filming this. But I will say I get a vibe that you actually really need to be careful here. I wouldn't really be out with my phone too much here in the center. I'd say that we've accomplished our going to the center and getting to the center. I hope you guys have seen that, although it's not too scary, I think, and I'm all about safety for people, because I know a lot of people are scared, and that's probably the number one thing, the number one reason why they don't really do what they do or go places. So the one thing I do say is, walk around. When you see people, be around the people. When there's no people, get back around the people. And even as I'm walking through here, it's just a beautiful atmosphere. Everyone kind of going their way. This really reminds me of like here's almost like a New York City vibe. Like a New York City, everyone just going their own way, not looking up, not necessarily saying hello to people. And yeah, maybe I'll walk around for a little bit more to show you guys. A little bit more to show you guys, and then we'll end it. Or maybe you guys have been watching the whole time. What am I saying? Hola. Yeah, there's so much going on. Oh my goodness. I don't even know the last time I seen a place with so much going on in so many different areas and places. But on that note, like I say, I feel like we've, and by the way, I'm by the Metro La Playa. That's the name of the metro. But I feel like we've accomplished our mission. We've made it to the center. We've walked around, we've explored. We've seen that even here, they're doing their best to make people feel safe. And on that note, for the center of here in Medellin, I'll see you guys really soon for some more. Maybe we'll do a walk around here and show you what it's like. And yeah, from here in Medellin, the center. I'll see y'all. I'll see you soon.